Hello, everyone. So, we got a little bit of a change to Clan Wars this week, and it starts in here. So, perform 6 headshots to invisible enemies using scope. I think that used to be 3. Use rocket mech gadget 7 times. That used to be 3. Defeat 10 pets with primary. That used to be 6, but it used to be all in one round, which sometimes was hard to find. I usually was always able to find it, but sometimes it was a little hard to find if people didn't have their pets equipped. Defeat 25 enemies using weapon with burning effect. That used to be almost always a 500 valor, or like the main task, and now it was a regular task today. Block crash, play 10 matches. That used to be 5, and then my main task today was defeat 45 enemies using a lifesteal effect weapon. I don't think I've ever had that task before, so that's completely new. Now, I just want to talk about my feelings about this, and then we'll try to go to my other characters, assuming my video recorder doesn't drop, and see what they have in clans. But my feeling is, if like win 10 matches with epic weapons is gone, this is fine. But if that's not gone, they're basically, I feel like, making you play more. Although I did get these done really fast today, so I can't. I might have to do an update later on of whether I think that that's a fact. But I do have to do double using the mech +1. I had to do basically what used to be a main task for a regular task. I had to play twice as many block crash matches, and then I had a second main task essentially because I had this one and that one. So I'm unsure exactly how I feel about it right now at this point, but let's go check some other characters. If there's still win 10 matches using an epic loadout and they're making me do double, I kind of feel like it's messed up, because it's just, you're kind of like not being ethical to the fact that people have lives, and you're just trying to get them to play your game all the time, which it can be. This game is very addicting already as it is, and then to kind of like make people do double the tasks, I feel like is not right. So it'll all depend on whether or not some of the other tasks have been dropped, especially the win 10 with epic, because that one took a very long time, at least for me, although I do know that there's some tricks to do it. And sometimes those tricks work really easily, but like one of the tricks to do that task is to do point capture and then find a map that doesn't really have anybody in it, and all you gotta do is get one kill with the epic weapon and win point capture, but you still gotta do that 10 times. So let's go in here and look at what my tasks are on this character. Win 10 with no armor, 10 pets, 7 mech, 10 block. Capture 2 flags during 1 match. Okay, I think that is much better. So maybe they're balancing it out. Maybe I'm not too frustrated, because capturing 3 flags in 1 match, although also capturing 3 in 1 match was usually a main task, like your main one for the day. I was able to do it, but like sometimes I would have to basically leave and go do other tasks and come back and wait for a match where it's not a stalemate, because a lot of times it's just a stalemate. You got really good people on each team, and all you're doing is just killing each other, keeping them from capturing the flag, and no one ever gets 3. So I feel like 2 is a lot more doable. Although I would argue that even just capture one flag for 200 silver, 100 valor, and 15 rank points would be legit. Win fighters chest 3 times in duels. There's no way I'm doing that task because I'm not a 3-cat spammer and I'm not really good at duels. So that's not getting done by me. However, it is the main task, so it is what it is. I'm just not going to do it. Maybe that's all right for some people. Although you do have to have the gems to put up for that. And what if you lose a couple times? It could be like 100 gems or more just to get that task done. So I think maybe that might not be the best task. Okay. Over here on my third character, escort the ram 350 meters. They increase it. I disagree with that. What was it, 200 or 250 before? I think that was already hard enough. Now they're making you essentially play 3 matches, I believe, and you have to do good on all 3 matches escorting the ram. So that might even be 4 or 5 matches. That's like they're taking you from 2 to 3 matches, which is like 12 minutes, to 4 to 5 matches, which is 12. 4 to 5 is 16 to 20 minutes, maybe even a half an hour to get that task done now. I think that's they shouldn't have done that, I don't think. The get 50 keys is all right as long except it says in battles, but it's been working with the ads. As long as it keeps working with the ads, I think that's fine. But get 50 in battle, that's a ton of work in itself. And I actually think they should take in battle off of that. It has been working with the ads, so that's fine. But they should just take the in battle off of that, and it should be get 50 keys. Defeat 25 enemies using burning effect. Again, that used to be a main task for 500. I'm not sure they should be putting it into the lower tasks. They're creating more time you got to play. Point capture, play 6 matches. That's kind of crazy. That's 6 times 4 is 24 minutes, essentially. And I know I think the matches are just under 4 minutes or something. Defeat 6 enemies through the wall. I think that might have already been that way. Although I think when you had defeat 6 through a wall, it was a main task. And as a lesser task, I think it was 3. So they doubled that. And then finish match without taking damage from danger zones. And it says only 1 match. So I think that's good. Sometimes I had 1 match for that, and sometimes I had 4 for that. And oftentimes when it was the main task, it was 4. And that can take a really long time because Battle Royale can take 8 minutes. And then if you don't win, or you touch the danger zone, and then 4 times 8. So even if you won every match and you didn't touch the danger zone, you're looking at probably 30 minutes for that. So I think that's good that they took that down to 1. Although, like I said before, it was either 1 or 4. So we'll see if they bring back 4, win 4 for the main task on that. If that stays at 1 and they no longer do 4, that's good. I'd say that the balance is all right as long as some other things stay the same. So like if that doesn't go back to 4, if they stop doing 4 on the Battle Royale, I'd say that balances out these other ones, like having to play 6 in point capture, and kind of keeps it the same. And maybe even escort the ram for 350 as long as that Battle Royale one stays at only having to do it once. The capture 2 flags is better, but I'm not sure how I feel about the doubling some of these other things and making some of these main tasks, like this one, a basic task. I feel like they're really trying to make you play the game even longer than a lot of us already do. A lot of us are quite addicted to the game. I know I am already. So I think the I think the creators should really think about. I do understand that like people playing your game is how you make money, what keeps your game going, them doing ads, but also you increasing these things, doubling some of these things is for me is going to make me just not do them. So, and for some others, maybe they'll do the task, but they won't watch the ads that day instead. So, I really think that they should try to keep it balanced. I'm not sure if they are or aren't trying to keep it balanced. Time will tell because this is the first day of these changes. But something to keep an eye on and something that I think that they should think about. Um, are they kind of taking advantage of the players and are they trying to create addiction? So that's my 2 cents. I'm not sure if anyone will even care to hear this video out, but I wanted to talk about it because when I got on and saw some things doubled, I was pretty frustrated. I already grind all three clans usually, although I don't have to grind two of them, but I usually do grind all three. Um, green slime is the only one that I put in 100% because that's the one that like it's the one that I'm in that tries to do. Everyone tries to keep it in the top 100 basically, and like this clan here and my other clan that I'm in, they are a lot more laid back. And I used to be in Divinity as well, and Divinity was sometimes laid back and sometimes trying hard. Anyways, I like being in only one clan where I really have to try hard, and then two where I can, if I don't want to do the tasks, I don't have to. And I had just kind of got into my other second clan, which is not pro in battle royale, and that's a really laid back clan. And I had just gotten into that clan on purpose to kind of roll back my time on the game, and then for the to come on today and see everything doubled was very frustrating. um, we'll have to keep an eye on it because they did roll back 3 flags to 2, although that was not a main task, and they did put the battle royale at only 1. So I have to keep an eye on it and see if they balanced it out or if they're just trying to make us play more, which I feel like would be uh, not a good move on their part, and definitely not moral or ethical on their part. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.